Right. Good afternoon, everyone. Andrew Eaton here. It's 12 o'clock, 20 past 12 here in South Africa. I hope you're all well. Just a quick little live for everyone. So if you are coming in live and you're watching this live, I can't actually see. I'm coming in from an app called StreamYard, which actually broadcasts into my YouTube, my LinkedIn, my Facebook all in one go. So I cannot see who's on this live because I'm not streaming directly into Facebook, etc. But if you're watching live, wherever you're watching in, say, live or replay, and where you're coming in from, where you watching this from. So that would be great, so that I can have a look afterwards and see where people are watching my live from. Also, if you get value, please click the love buttons wherever you are, or write in the word value. And most importantly, if you think there's someone that needs to hear this message, that this message could actually be a benefit to, obviously, please just share it with them or tag them in below here so that they can watch it. Anyway, yesterday, if you guys can all see, I've shared a screen over here. Yesterday, I posted in my Facebook, my LinkedIn, and Instagram profiles. I posted this saying: surround yourself with people who talk about visions and ideas, not other people. And I've got quite a lot of people messaging me, asking me just to explain a bit what I mean. So let me tell you a little bit why I posted that and what it means for me. People, the world is filled with doubters. The world is filled with haters. There's so much antagonism around the world and so much negativity in the world. Ultimately, who we choose to hang around with is who we become. 11 years ago when I started my journey in the affiliate marketing, network marketing space, one of the biggest things I needed to change was my mindset. You see, I've been hanging around with a lot of people, business-wise, and when I say that, not necessarily my business partners, but in boardrooms where no one was positive. When I went to sales meetings, everyone was just going through the slog. My mind was poisoned in that I thought that what life was all about. So back in 2010, back in 2011, I was hanging around in very negative business spaces where my ability to see vision, my ability to get excited about the future was clouded by people who were just in the rat race. And these are lovely people, but they were not inspiring. And because that's where I was hanging around most of the day, that's who I was becoming. Demotivated, no vision. Not in a good space, because I was in the rat race, surrounding myself with huge respect to a lot of people, other people in the rat race. And I realized that if I was going to change who I was, where I was going, I'd have to start making better decisions and different decisions. And one of the decisions that I remember being very clear on back in 2011 was I needed to start surrounding myself with people who would inspire me, people who would lift me to a new level. Now, if this is making sense for you, just click the love button or say yes, making sense, whatever. I'd love to keep you interactive here. But I realized in 2011, for things to change, I needed to change. For things to get better, I needed to get better. And for that to happen, I needed to surround myself with people who thought at that level that I wanted to be, the people who would inspire me. And that means I didn't necessarily mean to say that one day I woke up and said, you know what, I'm going to go out to coffee shops and whatever and go and find these people and literally sit with them. No, it meant that I started to listen to tapes. I started to listen to CDs. I started to listen to podcasts. I started to listen to YouTubes every day of people that would influence me in a positive way. And in that way, I was starting to reprogram my mind by spending more time with people that were focusing on visions and ideas, and less time with people who were breaking other people down. Who here on this call, who here on this live, and say me if this resonates with you, say just type resonates. But if this resonates with you, this is a good wake up call. Who here on the weekend spends time, or during the day spends time with people, and you're finding that the people that you're spending time with, all they do is gossip about other people, and all they try to do is pull other people down. So if someone's got a great idea or someone's doing something, they'll always say something negative about that person. They will always try and pull them down. They will always have something negative to say. If you're hanging around those people, then you're hanging around the other people that are not going to get you to where you need to be. They are not going to help you achieve what you need to. And in actual fact, they're going to pull you down to their level, where pretty soon you're probably going to find yourself also talking about other people all the time rather than visions and ideas. And so back in 2011, I made a concerted effort to start hanging around with the dreamers and the doers and not the doubters and the haters. I had to make a conscious decision to do that. And you know what I found? I found that I started getting inspired. I found that my mind started to expand of what could be possible. Now, listen, the other thing I want to say to you, in the last 12 years, I have failed and made many mistakes. This is what I found. People with visions and ideas and the people you hang around with, they will tell you how many times they've failed, how many times they've made mistakes. But there's one thing that they are resolute on. They never stop thinking about what is possible. They never stop thinking of new ideas. And they do not talk about other people. You know, in the world today with social media, there are entire hate groups on Telegram, on Facebook, on WhatsApp, where haters actually get together and talk badly about other people. Did you know that? Now, if you join those groups, what do you think? Where do you think you're going to end up? Are you going to end up inspired, or are you going to spend your whole day hating on other people? Is it going to get you? Is hating on other people, is talking badly about other people, is being a doubter because you're hanging around with other doubters going to get you to your goals in life? And the answer is probably no. But yet we see so many people in these hate groups, in these groups that are formed to talk badly about other people, to judge other people. None of them ever achieve anything special in their lives. And tell you what groups I want to be in. Just tell you what WhatsApp groups and Telegram groups I want to be in. What Facebook groups I want to be in. The ones where the people are taking a chance in life. The ones where they're talking about these are their visions. These are their ideas. This is where they're going. The ones where people support each other and lift each other up to a higher level. That's where I want to spend my time. That's where you should be wanting to spend your time. And so the reason I posted that yesterday is because unfortunately over the weekend, I was exposed to someone, I'm not going to mention any names, who unfortunately is one of those people who quite clearly is spending time in some of the hate groups, in the doubting groups, and has formed an opinion, and he's talking badly about possibly me and the people that I'm involved with badly. And so that made me want to post this. But you see, I can choose to let that get into my brain, or I can choose to carry on associating, spending time, and surrounding myself with the people who inspire me, with the people with visions, with the people with ideas, with the people that try to make a positive influence on the world, impact on the world. I get to choose that. You get to choose that. We all get to choose that. 12 years ago now, actually, 2011, I made that decision. And I started surrounding myself with these people, both physically in terms of who I was talking to, who I was spending time with on the weekends or at nighttime, in terms of who I'm on Zooms with, who I'm on webinars with, in terms of, what am I doing on the weekends? Am I going to have a barbecue and listen to negative friends talk about how terrible the global economy and the South African economy and, this and that and how bad our electricity is here? Or do I go and spend some time at a retreat or a conference with people who are looking for solutions, people with vision, your visionaries and people with ideas? I made that decision 12 years ago. And let me tell you what happened. I started to be inspired. I started to have my mind expand as to what is possible. I stopped listening to doubting Thomases, people who would tell you every reason why something won't work. Yet when you ask them what any bit of significance they've achieved in their lives, they can't tell you. I stopped letting my mind being poisoned by doubters. I call it don'ter. They sit and they criticize everything you do, but they don't do anything themselves. So the reason for this live is to expand on that particular post that I made yesterday. I hope you're getting value. If you're finding that you're having your mind poisoned because you're hanging around the wrong people every day, just remember that you become the average of the 5 people you hang around most. And you have a choice whether you want to stay there or make a concerted effort to start hanging around and finding people who talk about visions and ideas and don't spend their entire day knocking other people, talking badly behind people's backs. In South Africa and Afrikaans, people were skinnering. Stop hanging around with the skinnerers. They don't achieve anything. Start hanging around with the doers, the visionaries, the people with ideas, and the people who try and pick people up to a higher level. So that's my little short live for today. I hope you all got value. If you got value, do me a favor. Please type value below the video, wherever you're watching it. Type value. Type there what you found most useful by what I said. And once again, if you think there's someone that you know that needs to see and hear this live that I've just done, please feel free to tag them below here or forward it to them, share it with them. But one of the biggest differences that's happened in my life in the last 12 years is I started to make a concerted effort who I hang around with. So I appreciate you guys' time. Exciting things happening in my life this year. I'm sure I'm going to have some obstacles come in the way, guys. I'm sure I'm going to have some more haters coming in. I'm sure I'm going to have some more doubters coming in. I'm absolutely positive about that. I want to tell the haters and the doubters, I don't care what your opinion is. I'm focusing on listening to the people who lift me up, support me, believe in what I'm doing, and are people of vision and are people with great ideas. That's who I choose to spend my time with. Those are the people who will help me make a difference on my journey and what my purpose is. Everyone has the same opportunity to do the same. Thank you, everyone. Hope you have a great day. If you're going to watch the replay, if you're watching the replay, just type replay below as well. Cheers.